Yes, 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 yes. How y'all doing? We are back again. Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Anyway, do this. Do this thing up a little bit. Got an interesting show today. Yeah, I don't think you really hear a question like this. This how we're gonna start out is Donovan McNabb, a wide receiver killer. Man, I can't get that out. Is Donovan McNabb a wide receiver killer? LeBron James says he isn't scared to shoot the last shot anymore. Jordan only wanted to see the negative stats on the stat book. And we're going to talk about it right after this. Yeah. And we're back, folks. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. A little bit of a late start. And it sounds weird. I hope y'all can hear me. Hey, Liv, go on Facebook, see if you can hear me, woman. Hello? Go on Facebook, see if you can hear me. Anyway, gonna talk about it right now. A little bit. Donovan McNabb. I was watching the show today on the Pivot podcast. They had what's his name, Deshaun Jackson on there, and basically, you know, if you guys remember back in the day when they went to the Super Bowl with Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb had a falling out, and for years and years and years, everybody thought it was, you know, T.O.'s fault because T.O. was the guy that was always in the spotlight negatively, so to speak. Donovan McNabb was a franchise quarterback. They got over there, got together with T.O. I believe in the first year they went to the Super Bowl. T.O. break his leg, still plays in the Super Bowl, and they lose, not by that many points, but they end up losing to the Patriots, if memory serves me correct. So Donovan McNabb, T.O. always said some things about Donovan McNabb, and that's why they don't get along today. But come to find out, maybe T.O. is telling the truth, because there's some things, what's his name, Deshaun Watson said about McNabb. And basically what happened was, if you didn't know, I didn't know this, but Deshaun Jackson was the first player in NFL history to actually go to the Super Bowl as a starter in two different positions, one at kick returner or punt returner, and the other one as a wide receiver. And it was said that Donovan McNabb said that he didn't deserve to be that wide receiver starter on the Pro Bowl. I say All-Star game. I meant to say Pro Bowl. And I think that's very important. Why would he go out and say that against a player that he's playing with, the guy that he's throwing the ball to? That makes no sense at all. Let me see if I can bring it up here.
I wouldn't say made it cool, but I
let me like I say, see if
you ever see Marvin Harrison?
Sorry guys. Thought I had it keyed up.
You do like this. Well, I'm practicing, and then in the midst of practice.
Yeah, I can't find it right now. I'll be looking for it for a little bit. Man, this don't sound like it loud enough. Don't seem like it's loud enough. There we go. I guess, that sounds a little bit better to me anyway. So, Why would a star quarterback say that about a star wide receiver? I've always said that Donovan McNabb probably needs to be a Hall of Famer. I've been one always said that Donovan McNabb probably hurt his career because he turned himself into basically strictly a passer. With I mean, he always had the threat to run the ball, but he wouldn't really run the ball. And these guys here, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I'm watching the podcast and they said Deshaun Jackson should be a Hall of Famer. So I was like, that's interesting. Let me look at some of his numbers. He had 11,000 yards. What does that mean to me? I was like, wow, he didn't have that many. I mean, 11,000, he was like 36. And he's still sort of active player, but 36 on the list. Like, no. I think Brandon Marshall's number 16 or 17 on the list. So D-Jack, I mean, he's a good player. Take the top off. I think he has the most deep balls, 50 to 60 yards in NFL history. But at the end of the day, I mean, just think about Donovan McNabb. That's where all this came from. Why would he say that about one of his wide receivers that he's throwing the ball to? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. And so I think he had an ego. As a matter of fact, when he went out there to Washington, he just messed it all up. So I think he was more of a system guy also, because once he left Andy Reid, he wasn't able to do anything out there with Shanahan in Washington. And it's stagnating because now I kind of agree and I don't agree with this, but Deshaun Jackson also said that as the quarterback, you take the blame. You know what I'm saying? You get all the love. He said, what's his name? Tom Brady and, Aaron Rodgers and some of these guys will take the blame as the quarterback. But McNabb was I didn't do it type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take that blame. And then if you think about his relationship that we've seen over the years with him and T.O., T.O. ain't backing down now. T.O. doesn't be right about a lot of things too. But I'm starting to side on the side with T.O. after seeing this with Deshaun Jackson. And we all know about the NFL narratives and how they push narratives and all these leagues. But that brought a big light on that. And that says a lot about Donovan McNabb. So I just want to kind of cover that a little bit. Tell me what you guys think. We're going to move on to the next topic here. LeBron James. I think LeBron, I honestly don't just be on here trying to talk about LeBron, whatever the case might be. Just like ESPN. I'm ESPN, baby. You know what I mean? But just like ESPN, LeBron is always in the news, so you're going to talk about him. So anyway, LeBron James says he isn't scared to shoot the last shot anymore. He says when he came into the league, I think he even said this on his own show, whatever it's called, allegedly. I don't know the name of it, but I know some of you guys know. But he says he used to be scared to shoot shoot the last shot. So basically, he didn't come in the league like a Kobe, like a Jordan. We all know that. We all know he doesn't have that killer instinct. But I think for him to come out and say that, I think that's one he should have left in the back pocket. If I'm a LeBron James fan, now I gotta deal with this and that. But I mean, obviously, he really don't care what we think about. But it's not about that. So we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it because at the end of the day, you LeBron James, you call yourself, you call yourself, thank you, Robert. I see you, boy. Appreciate you. And now refused to evolve in the league. Needed someone too, since Michael Vick did what he did. So he could be a bigger passer like Brady Manning in the era where scrambling, ran more. He would have been more prevalent later in his career. I agree 100%. And like I said, and I'm kind of going back to the Donovan McNabb aspect of things. I'm trying to look at this on Facebook. I never look at the messages on Facebook. But that's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, Leah said, yep. Anyway, yeah, I know. But yeah, Donovan McNabb, I think he just got in the head because as a black quarterback back then, Michael Vick was doing his thing, but he was a freak of nature. And I think Donovan McNabb did not want to just put himself in that category. And I think he ruined his career. He had a pretty good career, don't get me wrong, but I think he ruined his career. And I think his career could have been longer if he would have just simply did what the offense. Took what the defense gave him. Because there was plenty, and I used to like McNabb, even though what I'm saying. I think they used to be in the division with my Bucks. But anyway, he stopped. He wouldn't run the ball. He wasn't a dual threat quarterback because he was pretty good at running at what's that, Syracuse, I believe he went to. So anyway, I think he could have been a better quarterback. I think he would have been a Hall of Fame quarterback if he would have been able to add that to his game or keep that in his game. But I think he just, like you say, Robert, he just didn't want to evolve correctly. But LeBron James, going back to that really quick, LeBron, a lot of people don't want to accept the fact that he decided to go partner up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. We all know what happened, but he had to learn how to win from that Miami Heat organization. Not only from D Wade, from Pat Riley. He had to learn how to win. And Eric Spoelstra. I mean, if you guys remember, there was a play in one of the seasons, I don't remember, but when he came off the court, he just purposely bumped into Eric Spoelstra. You know what I mean? So this man had to learn how to win. So the fact that he says that, oh, I'm not scared to take the last shot anymore. Why would you be scared to take the last shot? But pressure bust pipes. He's still scared to take the last shot, people. That's why he always passed the ball, and he don't want to shoot the free throws because he misses it. If you go out there and Google or go on YouTube and see how many free throws how many airball free throws this man has shot in his career, it's astonishing. It's crazy. It's outrageous. Wow. I mean, goodness. Just airball free throws. Come on, man. Let make it make sense. So when he gets to that line, when the game is on the line, he don't want to shoot them free throws. Oh, I always make the best basketball play. Look, you're supposed to be the best player in the world. And sometimes you are the best basketball player. Meaning you right up under the basket, you always kicking it out. You're always kicking it out. Sometimes you need to take that shot. Take that shot and let them folks know that you the man. That's the way I feel about that. And going back to the Dallas series, I think they lost that in 6 games. Excuse me, that last game, I just felt like he came out doing his thing. And then I just felt like he said, I can do this if I feel like it, but I don't want to or something. I don't know what happened. Maybe the mob got a hold to him and told him, hey, you ain't gonna win this game. You ain't gonna win this series. We got too much money on this. Something happened, unless he just flat out got shell shocked. Because if you remember that series also, D Wade and LeBron were, picking at Dirk like they were sick. Because I believe Dirk got sick one game. And so yeah, I mean, this man had to learn how to win. He had to learn how to win. Learning how to win and scared of the big moment are two different things. Two very different things. So if you got to learn how to win, I can understand that. But if you just scared of the moment, that's a different ball game. You know what I mean? If you scared to take that last shot, that's a whole different ball game. That to me, that statement right there just ruins your legacy. If you ask me, you the self-proclaimed GOAT. You can't have that on your record. You can't have that blemish come out your mouth. That's something you should keep in your back pocket and just let it ride. But no, you want to come out and tell it. Just like, what I'm saying, you called the Boston, and I talked about this yesterday, but you called the Boston Celtics fans racist. They may be racist. I'm not saying they're not, but you're the same person that owns part of the Boston Red Sox. Make it make sense. You own part of the Boston Red Sox, but you say the Boston basketball fans are racist. They're the same people. Don't sit up there and tell me that they're different people, because they're not. Yes, you got some people who like baseball and they might not indulge in the basketball, and vice versa. But for the most part, you're talking about the whole group of people. And don't think that the baseball player, the baseball fans don't see that and hear that and say, oh, well, I'm just talking about the baseball players. No, you're talking about all of them. And if they even see it, the baseball fans that see it now no longer like you, because you're talking about their brothers and sisters. You're talking about their community. And not only are you talking about them, you're putting a negative connotation on them. You know what I mean? So this man said he's scared to shoot the ball. Stop it. No, keep telling the truth, man. Don't keep telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep telling the truth, man. That's what I want you to do. Why would you be scared to take the last shot? Press a bus pipe. I always do that. Right there. Anyway, now we're gonna move on to the last topic, man. Today, short topic, short one today. I don't know. I think I got a bonus round for y'all. But anyway, Jordan was said by Tim Grover. If you don't know who Tim Grover is, I think I got this. This was Jordan's trainer throughout his career. Then he went to Kobe, and he also trained Dwayne Wade. But it got Jordan. Tim Grover got so detailed with Jordan. He would count how many steps he took with each leg, how many times he jumped off of each leg, and then he would have him do the opposite leg to catch up to the same number. To make it equal. That's crazy. But Tim Grover said after the game, one game, he brought Jordan over the stat sheet. Jordan said, "Don't ever bring me this again. Bring me the sheet with how many turnovers I had, how many turnovers, missed shots, all the negative stats." He said, "I'm supposed to shoot the ball. I'm a scorer. I'm supposed to get assists. I'm supposed to, get rebounds, whatever the case might be, But he told Tim Grover, "Don't never bring him that stat sheet again." Now, what do we see now? From almost all superstar players, I think they over there on the sideline looking through the stat book, through the stat sheet. So we don't know. I'm not going to say what they're looking at, but for the most part, we have a clue what they're looking at. And this was after the game, also supposedly. Bring me that after the game. That way, I can see where I need to make improvements. So that way, I can know where I was and what I need to do to better myself on the next game. That is classic. Never heard that statement before. Never heard anything like that before. But if you notice, okay, after the game, win or loss, man, I had 7 turnovers. I want to see the positive stuff. The positive stuff gonna be like, okay, well, or you said 14 assists. Like, all right, yeah, but you had 7 turnovers, God dog, but I had 14 assists though. No, this is all negative. I want to see the negative stuff on me, because that negative criticism, self-criticism is what's gonna make you a better player. It's what's gonna make you develop better if you're working on those things. Because that's the last thing you see, and that's the thing you need to work on for the next game. Just think how important that is in a playoff run, in a playoff game. That's highly important. If that's on your mind, like, okay, let's not make dumb passes. Let's not make, careless passes, careless shots. Let's tighten this thing up a little bit. And I think that's vital and very important for a player of any sport to be able to do, is just get the negatives. Let me see the negatives. What I did negative, because by default, you look at the negatives and improve the negatives, your positives will get better. You hear me? If you look at the negative and improve upon the negative, by default, your positives will get better. Bang, bang, boogie. Bang, bang, boogie. Yeah, yo. Bang, bang, boogie. Yeah, yo. Yeah, to be more careful, boy, I tell you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something LeBron James can do or know how to do.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, I'm shooting them shots at him. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta look at things in a different light, man. Sometimes you look at your negatives, and I think that's more of a life lesson. Also, look at your negatives, try to improve upon them, and that way your positives will get positive. I will say in life in general, don't forget your positives because you want to improve upon those as well. But by default, if you look at your negatives and improve those, your positives will get better. Bang bang boogie. Yeah. So a little gem I got for y'all. Man, I don't even. So, Perkins. What is his name? Big Perk. Man, what is it? I want to say Sam Perkins. No, it ain't Sam Perkins. Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins. Oh man, Kendrick Perkins came out and said this morning that Steph Curry. They asked him how many more years do you think Steph Curry has in his prime? How many years do you think Steph has in his prime? Kendrick Perkins said 8 to 10 years. Oh my goodness. He didn't ask one of these young fellas like Jason Tatum or something. He asked Steph Curry, who is 34 years old, how many more years you have in your prime? How long has Steph Curry been in his prime? First of all. Second of all, how many more years you have in your prime? Steph Curry been in his, I would say, been in his prime at least since 2015. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing prime time basketball, and he's had some time off because he had that 1 year of injury. So what we saying? 7 years so far, and he said he got another 8 to 10 years. He'll be 44, 45 years old talking about I'm in my prime. Stop it. That legitimately means that Steph will play till he's 50. If you're in your prime until 44, you know what I'm saying? So he can play till he at least 47, 48. If he's in his prime, because you got to get to the backside of your prime, then you got to get out of your prime. Man, yeah, he'll be playing about 50 or could play about 50. Anyway, I thought that was comical. There's no way. He also ranked Steph Curry number 4 on the Mount Rushmore. I don't think Steph is at number 4. I do believe Steph majorly changed the game more so than anybody in NBA history, but he's not number 4 on the Mount Rushmore. He's not on the Mount Rushmore. He's in the top 10, but not on the Mount Rushmore. Can he get there? Yes, it's possible by the time he retires. But by my opinion, he's not there yet. So anyway, it's been fun, man. This is one of our shorter shows. It's 20 something minutes. But I just had to bust y'all up with that last one. That was pretty funny. Y'all have to go watch that. He said he's in the prime for 8 to 10 years. 8 to 10 more years when he's 34 years old. I don't even know when his birthday is. I have to figure out when Steph's birthday is, because that might put him at 35 this year, but I'm pretty sure he probably turned 34 earlier this year sometime. But anyway, that's pretty funny. So that being said, man, sit in politics. Y'all go check those guys out. They're doing amazing things all the time, dropping content daily, different topics. Definitely check them out. Me, your boy over here, Gates Open Media. Go check me out, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff right there. You should see it down there on the left side of your screen. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share this information so we can get this thing out to more and more people. Hey man, y'all help me get over 100 subscribers. Let's see what Robert says on Facebook. I think part of it is if they lose because someone else misses the last shot, he can deflect the bad press. Man, you got a lot here. But if it takes that win it all the last shot and miss, he knows it all. All he will hear about. All he hears about, and he does like the criticism. Great player, but that keeps him step lower than Jordan and Bird. Definitely lower than Jordan and Bird. Bang Bang Boogie. Definitely lower than Bird, Steph. No, not Steph. Then some of the greats anyway. But some people, Robert, are kicking just to let you know, some people are kicking Bird out there top 5. I mean top 10 to put Steph in there. So that's questionable. You know, is Bird gonna be able to stay in the top 10? There's only 2 players in the top 10 that has less than 4 rings. If memory serves me correct. You got Jordan 6, Kobe 5, Bird only has 3, Magic got 5, Kareem got 6, Shaq got 4. Putting Steph in there, he has 4. I don't know the other 2 players. Who else? I don't know right now. Who else? Tim Duncan has 5. Who else? Who else got some of them rings? I don't know. But anyway, y'all already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Sit in politics. Y'all hit them up. Your boy hit up your boy on the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So we can grow the channel. Gates Open Media. That's where we at. Hit your boy up. So that being said, y'all know how we do. This is how we do. What's up?
Yeah. Been waiting a while.
Bird should extremely questionable. Bird should be in there easily in everybody's top 10 all time.
For this moment right here.
Depends on who you talking to.
It's for the grown and sexy.
I think part of it is if he loses because someone else misses the last shot, he can deflect the bad press. But if he takes the win and all.
I'm searching.
LeBron definitely doesn't like the criticism. Got tongue tied there, my bad, coach. But this how we end the show, man. Like I say, D-Mize Music. Get it on all streaming platforms. Like I say, they don't make it like this no more. Hey, Robert. Robert, if you still watching, we gonna have to get you on one of these shows, man. Look like you know some sports.
There is no prenup, just affection and commitment. If you're out there listening, I'm calling you, girl. So I'm looking for love. Said I'm searching for love. Lay your hand. I need a love face right till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find the silence. It's in you. In and out relationships, left with memories past tense, yeah. So what do I do? I'm holding on. No, I let them go. I've searched the world over, yet she's still undiscovered. To quit now, I'm in my vow. I'm ready for love. Said I'm searching. Have you seen my baby?
Like I say, they don't make it like that no more. Go get it. Just Google D-Mize, baby. D-Mize Music. Just Google it. We everywhere. Yeah, like Pony Express. Yes.
I'm gonna find my little guy. That's me.
like I said, they don't make it like that no more. Y'all make sure y'all go get that D-Minds music. Like, comment, subscribe right there at Gates Open Media, Sit in Politic. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And y'all already know, we out.